Hey guys, welcome back to Fourth Wall Reactions. Today I'm checking out more Black Sails. This is season 2, episode 6. Last episode, I think, was my favorite to date. I got invested with the show really early on, but I think all the reveals, as far as Flint and Miranda are concerned, they bring so much more understanding to the character, all the motivations of the characters. It was really emotional and both heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. I feel like I understand him so much better. I always liked Flint, but was always sort of like, ooh, I don't trust Flint because I don't know where he's coming from. And now I have a better idea of where he's coming from. I wouldn't say, oh, well, I totally know everything about him now, but I have a better idea of what is driving him and what is in his heart. So definitely last episode was, I think, my favorite so far. So I am really excited to get started with this episode because at the end of the last one, Vane attacked him. Let's go. Yes, girl.
Had I 2 rounds left, I would shoot both of you and be done with all of this.
Can't avoid it any longer. It's time you made a choice.
Enough.
Sit down. Should I sit? Give it to me, and I will stand down my men. You can have the fort.
You'd give all this up for a little money.
She's worth more to me than money. She's the future of this place.
Hey! Jack all happy to be on his ship.
Do you hear it? No women. All right, gents, let's go get her. Help the starboard. Make it heading west-northwest to intercept her.
They're like, what?
Surprised in that one, wasn't it? Not they know, steering us in the wrong direction.
Yes! I was gonna say, it's veering off.
Set it, set! West, southwest!
Oh. Who dat?
We have competition.
Uh-oh. Should have known it would not be a straightforward operation. Oh, poor Jack. Hey, here he comes. Hi, everyone. Welcome home. All right, now let's hear about who had you on the beach. Who was torturing you?
If I return her to him unharmed, I believe that I can win him as an ally. What do I get? If this, if that. It all relies on an asset you do not possess. You have 2 choices. Try and take her, and hope she survives the fight. Or pay me what she's worth. And what exactly do you estimate that to be?
Well.
1 Spanish man of war.
Oh.
You know where to find me to deliver your response.
Oh, boy. It's very frustrating, but it's understandable coming from him. Of course.
You have a choice to make. Tell them there's nothing for you and I to say.
I think Vane and Flint are both very practical men, but Flint has this idealism and vision that Vane just does not have.
Perhaps this is something we should let alone. He has already brought you into his confidence. Let him talk, and everything would be fine.
Max is like, hell no! Get that gossip.
Why didn't you just leave me there?
She wouldn't do that.
I couldn't. What happens in London?
Stays in London.
He agreed.
He agreed?
Abigail Ash will be surrendered to you, in exchange for which you will agree to make no further move against him or the fort.
Really?
I'm having a difficult time believing that he agreed.
He agreed, he didn't agree. What difference does it make? I am guaranteeing that the exchange you offered will be honoured. Yes or no?
No. Look at this mess. Who is taking whom here? This is...
Captain Jack Rackham of the Colonial Dawn.
Never heard of you.
Oh, perhaps you should get out more.
Captain Linus Harcourt, or the Goliath.
Your ship is named after the greatest disappointment in the history of warfare.
I like how it sounds. That ship, shackled. Then, a man came in. Scarborough's captain.
It was the Scarborough.
Yesterday, you were a free man. Today, you are a thief. Condemned to die.
Ooh.
The Navy is, this moment, fully encamped. 40 miles away from where you stand.
We're all relieved beyond words that you're here, but the question on all of our minds in this moment is, how'd you end up in the water in the first place? Mr. Gates assumed, I assumed, we all assumed the captain had a hand in your fall. To silence your opposition to him.
Oh no.
It'll take me a while.
There's been a development.
Yeah.
There's been a development down there too.
I just wonder if we'll ever really find the truth about that night, because if Billy is... He could lie about it, he could tell the truth, he could... I don't know. Unless they actually show us this in a flashback.
Charlotte, I can't find my belt anywhere.
You know who I am. I sure as shit know who you are.
Oh! By Charlotte. Oh, I'm gonna have someone else design the flag. Oh my god. Don't mess with Anne. She is ruthless.
Did he say how he went into the water? Said he lost his footing. Said he fell. He said you tried to save him.
And how did the crew react to hearing that?
Stunned surprise, I would say.
You've come this far, just do it.
It's good to have you back again.
He must have tried to kill him. He must have.
Don't say a fucking word, just sit there and listen. We control something so valuable. The whole of England wants it.
Legitimacy.
He doesn't.
England is going to give that to you.
I'm talking about making money the way London makes money. Collecting it, not hunting it.
When I take something from a man, his ship, his money, his life, I don't hide behind anything. I look him in his eye, and I give him every chance to deny me. That is legitimate.
It's nowhere near an even split.
Yeah.
Why say we take it?
What?
Really?
Suppose you can challenge him to fight a man to man, but I think we can both agree that's not going to end well for anyone. At the end of the day,
Ask yourself, what would Vane do?
I can't imagine what I've sacrificed to gain this captaincy. I may have lost the only person in the world I cared for to gain this captaincy.
Men will see the wisdom.
This is... You did it.
Wait!
You won! Captain against captain.
I can only hope our new brothers will join us in the fight for their own survival. Mr. Haynes, remove their restraints, please. In light, of course, of the overwhelming odds now in our favor.
There you go.
I didn't escape. From the Navy.
Yeah.
I didn't escape.
That didn't make sense, so.
He offered me and 9 men of my choosing full pardons if, in exchange, I would aid him in the capture of a fugitive from justice. One particular fugitive. We subdue Flint, and we deliver him to Harbor Island.
Ooh. He's gonna want to go right to that.
There is one particular vote I'm having some trouble with.
Whose vote is that?
Mine.
Yeah.
We returned here. You said it would be a week, maybe 2, before Spanish reinforcements arrived, and that goal was as good as gone. How long do we wait for the situation to resolve itself?
The gold is still a priority. There's been no change in that. You have my word.
That's all I needed to hear.
Is it? No.
How exactly did you plan on covering this up?
I told you I have every intention of seeing this made right.
He and his love fled together. I heard he has a brother in Providence. Not surprised that's where he went. Are you following?
Yes.
Good. The last thing I need right now is Flint in the middle of this.
Exactly.
If he or any of the men on his crew were to learn about it, my life would get significantly more complicated.
Aren't you one of the men on his crew?
Clean this up. Please.
Don't give her even a crumb of information. Oh, Eleanor, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna be good. How did she think this was gonna work? Ooh. I'm thinking they are not gonna get out like this.
My name is Eleanor. You are no longer a hostage. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Ah. Oh. All right, guys, that was episode 6. Something tells me that they are not going to get out of that jail cell or the fort without difficulty. I'm just... Oh, man. That's not going to happen. Oh, Eleanor, she takes a lot of risks. I just get very nervous for her. Just dealing with Vane just makes me nervous on her behalf. It just does. Vane, I think, that scene where she was, just shut up and don't say anything, just listen to what I have to say. And she was giving him all these, points about, and we can be all this stuff. We can be legitimate. I don't think he cares at all about legitimacy. I think he enjoys the hunt. I think the hunt is the point. I think that, yes, on one hand, he doesn't want, anyone to rule over them. He doesn't want England there. He doesn't, any of that. But at the same time, I just think, being validated or legitimized or whatever. I think he enjoys this whole... He enjoys doing what he does. I think I said it in the reaction that the difference between... He is practical to a point, but he has no long-term vision. He is all about the here and now. He wants what he wants. And Flint is a little like that, but he has sort of a vision of the future and a goal and all of that. But so it's interesting to see where they're similar and where they are not at all similar. Really fascinating, I think, to see Jack in action, because really as Vane's quartermaster, I really only saw him doing the political side of it and doing the wheeling and dealing and the persuading and working really well with words, which I thought he was gonna pull out here, but instead of talking his way out of this situation, he really thought his way out of it. Like, how, if it comes down to captain versus captain, how is he going to get the upper hand on this guy? And I think he knew he had to get, one good strike in immediately with the drink And yeah, but from that point on, he definitely used his politicking skills to their best advantage. So, although I do worry about that guy, he still didn't. He had his sword right there. He could have gone. But that was really interesting to see him for the first time in a role of captain rather than as a support. And he kind of has to find his way. You know, it's kind of like, oh, you know, what would Captain Vane do in this situation? And really, you know, he has to figure out how he's going to handle these situations. So I think that's going to be really fascinating. It certainly was a unique position that he found himself in. I think so far in the show, we haven't seen that, where two ships simultaneously try to take a prize. Very interesting. That was really sweet to see Billy reintegrate with everyone and how well loved he is. And why wouldn't they love him? I take it from what's not being said that Flint did indeed have a hand in Billy going into the sea. It's still not being said outright, but I think everything that's been said prior to this episode and everything that was said in this episode, I'm feeling like maybe that is true. But I figured that there was some sort of catch in Billy being returned. Either as, you know, a prisoner released to give a message. But yeah, the deal, it makes sense. I don't trust Dufresne to give it a good go. I think Dufresne is going to be a traitor to this plan. Billy remains fascinating to me just because his nature is so opposite of what you would think would be, you know, involved in piracy. He, actually, knowing all that he knows at this point, he's still willing to give Flint a shot. He's incredibly clear-headed. I just adore him. He's just a gem. He is a gem, and I am glad he is back. Dear God, take care of this man. I have to say, I really miss Mr. Scott's presence. I know he was there, and he said virtually nothing. I really liked him better when he was paired up with Eleanor, because you just heard a lot more from him, and I really like his character a lot. And, I mean, it's cool that he's with Captain Hornigold, but just because of the role he plays with Hornigold now, you don't really get a whole lot from him. So that's kind of a bummer. I like in recent past episodes where Eleanor and he have come together and to have a conversation, or even Mr. Scott talking to Captain Flint. Just because I think he provides a really unique perspective, and I like the actor. So I think sometimes in this new sort of side role with Hornigold, he doesn't get as much of an opportunity to do his thing. So, and I'm really interested to see what the extent of Miranda's involvement is going to be. I do like that she's taking a more active role in these situations, because I think it was fine to start her off back in the home and all of that, but all the reveals up until this point that she, you know, has all this information and she knows people and she's kind of she's in a unique position. So I like that. I think they're going to integrate her a little more into the action, because it was like story, and here's Miranda, and story, and here's Miranda. So hopefully she can be just a little more involved in that. I think will be really a lot of fun to see her, how she operates in this environment. And Silver, I don't know. I mean, he seems to be wavering just a little bit. I can't say I blame him. Just with every complication that arises, the gold is further away. That's like I said, I don't think they're ever going to get back to this beach. All right, guys, another great episode. It's moving everything forward. I did notice they would cut the scene right when, like, a response was forthcoming. It was like, come on, you got to give me something. So on that note, I'm really looking forward to the next episode. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this with me. If you enjoyed the reaction, please feel free to give it a like, a share, and a subscribe. Full reactions are on Patreon, and be sure to join me for the next episode. All right, thanks. Bye.